Welcome to this episode of Q's Garage. Today we'll be changing the transmission fluid on the motorhome. We've been driving this thing all around the country while towing the Honda CR-V, so it's definitely time to change the transmission fluid. Plus we're approaching 100,000 miles. Now I could have went with a cheap Amazon transmission kit for 39 bucks, but no, I had to go with the $250 transmission kit, the real deal. Plus, when you add the fluid, it cost me $500 in parts. Now they quoted me $1,000 to do this job, so basically today I'll be saving 500 bucks. I have the wheels chalked and I got the RV jacked up. And here is the transmission housing. Those two circles you see is where my filters are located. So my next step will be to drain this fluid out. So I'm loosening the drain plug here. And I got my big trusty ratchet. It's been coming in handy a lot. So as I loosen this drain plug, we got the warm fluid because I did run the engine to warm up the transmission fluid. So we got the fluid coming out. It's coming out rapidly. And I got my two 16 quart capacity drain pans here to catch all the fluid. And I'm actually surprised at how clean this magnet is. This Allison system is excellent, and the fluid don't even look too bad either. So I'm taking the old gasket out, and the new gasket is going to be inside this filter kit, the expensive one from Allison. And looks like everything's drained out, so it's time to reinstall this drain plug. I don't want to forget it, so I'm just going to go ahead and reinstall and tighten it. And there's still plenty of fluid left, and I'll get that when I pull out the other those two filters that are in here. So go ahead and snug that down, and there's one less thing to forget. I learned it's best to do things one at a time versus trying to multitask when it comes to doing these maintenance on these vehicles, so you won't forget anything. So I'm just loosening up the bolts, 15 millimeter, and there's 12 bolts, 6 on each filter housing. And I'm cheating by using my power tool, but don't worry, I use this ratchet to break the torques. And now I'm just using the hammer to loosen up the filter housing to get the oil to start coming out, just basically breaking the seal, and there it is. Got a total of about 19 to 20 quarts, 5 gallons, 4 to 5 gallons. We'll find out here shortly of transmission fluid in here. And there you go. I got the old filters out. These are actually very quality filters, the Allison Gold, and I'm using high quality filters to replace it with. So I'm just taking the old gaskets out of here and replacing them with the brand new ones from the filter kit. And this is all the stuff I got from the bottom, cleaning up the filter housing from the bottom and getting all that junk out of there. So I cleaned it up, and it's time to put everything back, and we're going to torque it to 42 foot-pounds. And now that we got everything all buttoned up, we're going to add the fluid, and I'm going to take a really good look at it to make sure I see that this is the engine oil, and next to it is the transmission fluid. What I don't want to do is put transmission fluid in with the engine oil, so just being careful. And it says to use Dexron 3, but that's the old stuff. We're using the new stuff, which is the Transcend, and the 668 is the latest and greatest. So we're going to add the good stuff in here, and this should be good for another 100,000 miles. And we added 4 gallons in there, actually 4.3 gallons is what we added. And now we got the engine warming up, and we're going to test it to see where we're at after adding 4.3 gallons. And let's see, oil level O2, which means I'm 2 quarts short. So to just add, all I got is 2 quarts left, so we're going to add the remaining 2 quarts and see what happens. So after adding the 2 quarts, we are okay. Oil level okay. Thank you for being with me here today to do this maintenance. See you next time.